How y'all doing? I'm here to talk about something that's been going around in the news, talking about some gaming news, if you will. So I just want to say, if you're watching this on YouTube, hello. This is my first ever video from Twitch uploaded to my YouTube. Check out my Twitch down below in the description. I stream all the time there, and I stream there almost every week. It's awesome. Check it out. Come hang with me. We do chill streams, and I play with people, so that's why crossplay is so important to me. And that's what we're talking about today. We're going to be talking about the recent crossplay controversy, the news with Minecraft and Fortnite and such stuff like that, and sort of the situations around that. So, as someone who's into games, I feel like I have just a little bit of a tiny bit of authority, at least in some way, to have an opinion and to talk about this since I play with people and I have a very strong opinion about this. So for those who don't know, this is Xbox and Nintendo kind of teamed up to release an advertisement showing users of the Nintendo Switch and Xbox playing together, playing Minecraft together, because in the new crossplay mode, or the new crossplay sort of feature just came out today. And everyone agreed to it. You can play Minecraft on PC, on mobile, on the Switch, and the Xbox, all with each other. It's awesome, it's great, and a cool idea. But there's something missing. I didn't name a console. Don't know if you don't know about this console called the PlayStation 4, not included in the list. And why is that? Well, my friends, it's because Sony said, hey, fuck you. We don't want crossplay on our system. Hey, so why would they do this? What kind of sense does it make? What's their logic behind it? And how does this relate to the history of Sony's bad decisions? All that and more I'm talking about today. So let's talk about Sony and crossplay. Or what is crossplay, if you don't know? It's basically very simple. They have servers that connect to each other on different consoles. It costs no extra money to make or to obtain them, or not a substantial amount, and it allows everyone to play with each other on different consoles. So what's Sony's logic behind this? We're going to get into a little bit of a history lesson later down the line. I'm going to talk about Sony's reasoning for this, why it's bad and hurts not only PlayStation users but gamers in general, and a little bit of history with Sony's bad decisions when they're cocky. So all that and more I'm going to talk about. Let's start at the very beginning. Why are they saying no to this? Well, my friends, very simple. Very easy. They don't understand competition, I guess, or they're blind. Their business knowledge, we'll get to the history later, their knowledge or their ideas about business are sort of blind and arrogant and selfish. They think that, oh, hey, we want PlayStation people to play with each other. And if we let them play with these Xbox and PlayStation and PC people, that's going to be bad for us. That's gonna sort of devalue the PlayStation. People are not going to want to buy it, because then why would they just not buy an Xbox? But I don't think they realize the value of the PlayStation lies in the games they have. Undoubtedly, the PlayStation has the best exclusives. There's no way you can argue that against me. Maybe you can say Nintendo, and I mean, I am a Nintendo kind of fanboy, so I maybe would agree with you, but we're just talking between the main consoles here. Absolutely, no doubt in my mind, they have it. They have the best exclusives. So their logic is, and from that perspective, it also doesn't make any sense, because wouldn't that dissuade people from getting it? Think about this. The new console's coming out. The new Xbox is coming out. The new PlayStation is coming out. Would you rather get a console where you have to pay $400, but you can only play with people on that console, or the other console with $400, where you can play with your friend who's a PC snob, or your friend who's this Nintendo fanboy that only gets Nintendo consoles? Why? What sort of logic? Why would you? That dissuades them. That's bad business. That's so dumb. But let me talk about this. Recently, the big thing was with Fortnite, which is one of the biggest games right now, undeniably. They basically, if you put your Epic account games on PlayStation, you're done. They fucking infected it, held it toxic, held it hostage, and infused toxic fucking poison within it. If you try to go and use your Fortnite account on the Nintendo Switch, doesn't work. Because, PlayStation locked it. You can't disconnect it, and even if you do, it's locked there. You can never move it again because they don't want crossplay. That's so fucking stupid. Locking it like that makes zero sense. And now with Minecraft, I stream Minecraft every Saturday. I have a series called Playing with Strangers. All the time, people in the chat are like, oh, only play on PC. Oh, only play on Xbox. I haven't seen anyone say, oh, only play on Switch, but I'm sure there's people who are. So I can't play with these people. It's so asinine to me that they would even think about that. Their logic on this makes zero sense. So why is this? That's why it's bad. Basically, it's bad because I can't play with people. You guys can't play with people, and it's bad for just their whole business. It's really bad for their whole business idea. It really actually devalues their console more than valuing it. So now I'm going to go a little bit of a history lesson, which is important because it kind of relates to today. Why is Sony doing this? I'm going to actually get rid of this really quick. Why is Sony doing this? Why? I mean, they have their logic, but, like, why? Like their logic doesn't work, but I mean, why would they even, like, besides business, like, why would they be so anti-crossplay? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's what we call the Sony cockiness level. Ooh, it's all the way up to 10, and it's been there before. This is one of the worst. This is the worst business decision they made in 15 years, basically. The last one I can think of was this bad was back in 2006, and that's what I'm going to talk about today with the PlayStation 3. So we're going to give a little history lesson. The PlayStation 2, that generation, just ended. All right, without a doubt, the PlayStation 2 was hugely successful. It was the best-selling console of all time. So PlayStation, Sony, gets a little cocky. They say, oh, we sold all these consoles. They're at the top of their game, just like they are now. You can't even deny it. The PlayStation 2 crushed the Xbox, and the PlayStation 4 destroyed the Xbox One, if you want to talk about it in that way. The only one that the PlayStation didn't destroy Xbox was PlayStation 3. And here's why. They just finished the PlayStation 2. Again, height of their game, cocky as all hell, released the PlayStation 3. The Xbox 360 comes out a year later, at around, like $350. Okay? PlayStation 3 comes out. $700. Alright? So obviously, the consumer is going to be like, these have a lot of the same games. Of course, there's some exclusives, but I'm going to go with Xbox in this one. And the Xbox 360 outsold the PlayStation 3 in America. It was a tight race, but PlayStation, Sony, did not make a profit on the PlayStation until near the end of the generation, like 2011, 2012, or something ridiculous, because of how ridiculous the pricing was. And that's because they made the console expensive, and when they realized it had to be that expensive, instead of saying, we should fix this, they said, hey, we're Sony, fuck it. Everyone bought the PlayStation 2, everyone's going to buy this. They even in a statement, where people were like, why is this so expensive? They literally said in like a statement, in like an interview, they said, hey, well, if you want it so bad, get a second job, or something like that. Like, just get a second job. It's like, what the fuck? That's ridiculous. That's insane. Their cockiness was like, yeah, you'll buy it. Just get a second job. You'll be fine. Instead of being like, And then after a while, that they weren't making money. They were losing so much money. They said, oh, shit, we kind of fucked up. So they made a new one without backwards compatibility. They tried to scale it back. And it wasn't a while until the price became reasonable. And by that point, they already pretty much lost. So it was that level of cockiness. And then at the end of the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation 4 was the same price as the Xbox One. They were both $400 because they realized people aren't going to buy a $700 console. So they realized they made a good piece of hardware with the PlayStation 4 that has plenty of exclusives, just like the PS2, a reasonable price, and they learned their lesson. So they make the best decisions when they're not at the top of their game, but when they need to make smart decisions. And now it's the same thing again. They're the same position they were now. We're nearing the end of the generation. The Sony and PlayStation are this high with fucking, they destroyed, they're at the top of the fucking mountain, and basically, they're saying we can do whatever we want. Fuck it. We have so many people playing on our consoles, fuck crossplay. We only embrace that. We can do whatever what we want. Which is showing the level of their cockiness, and that scares me because I love PlayStation, and I don't buy PlayStation to play multiplayer games. I mean, I do, but I always go there for the single player experiences, the exclusives like Persona. I love Bloodborne, is great. The Last of Us, those sort of games are the games that I go to the PlayStation for, because I have those. But if those start going towards the Xbox, as much as I dislike Microsoft and the Xbox, I would switch there. But I mean, those are probably not going to happen because of the first parties. But I'm saying, like, it might be a tough call. I would probably still buy a PlayStation, but it might be less fun for me. And other people who don't care about those games are absolutely probably going to pick an Xbox over a PlayStation. So it makes no sense to me personally to fucking be this cocky. You know what I mean? And I think their mindset is we're cocky. Oh, look at these fucking peasants. And I see many fanboys this one. Look at these peasants want to play with each other. Who cares? We're fine. But fanboys, consoles don't sell with fanboys. All the fanboys like myself bought the Wii U. Didn't make it a good console. You have to appeal to the general gaming community, like this Nintendo Switch did, or the PlayStation 4 did. So it's looking like Sony is repeating history, and that personally scares me because it's 2018. Crossplay should be a thing. And the fact that I can't play Fortnite or Minecraft with people on the Switch or Xbox in 2018 is a little ridiculous. And it just goes to show, if Sony continues this level of cockiness, might not end well. There's a lot of outrage going on around this, and I really enjoy that. Share your opinion, share your voice, speak up. Might not change things because Sony is, again, top of the game, cocky as all hell. They don't really give a shit what people think, and when they don't, that's when they do the worst. So I'm not hopeful for Sony's future right now. It's not looking great. So maybe if I was Sony, just let me play fucking a few games with people. Rocket League, Fortnite, Minecraft, all super successful, and anyone can play with each other unless you have a PlayStation 4. So please, Sony, cut the bullshit, get in reality, get your shit together before another PlayStation 3 happens, because it will happen. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is my YouTube channel. Hello, I'm gonna post all sorts of stream highlights here. Originally, I was gonna post all the VODs here, but I've done almost 400 live streams. I'm doing my big 400th live stream. It's gonna be huge, coming July 28th. Come hang out with me there. I'm doing a huge stream there. But like basically, like yeah, like go check out my Twitch. Great stuff. But here, I was going to do all my VODs here, but instead I'm going to do little rants like this I do on Twitch, other smaller videos. I'll release promos and other videos that I do here, like update videos. So please subscribe on the YouTube channel, but definitely go check me out on Twitch. I post way more content there, and that's actually where I am. You can come hang out with me live with my moderators and subscribers. It's a very fun time. We all hang out. It will be cool. So come check me out there, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Bye Twitch, bye YouTube, bye Internet.